NASA's spacesuit problems are threatening future missions. Join us as we explore recent ISS spacewalk delays and NASA's spacesuit trouble, what went wrong and what's next. Plus, we'll introduce the amazing Artemis 2 new moon suit and give you a sneak peek at the P-Cycle 3000, a spacesuit that recycles pee into drinkable water. Spoiler alert, it's as futuristic as it sounds.
Yeah, boy.
It all began with high hopes on Thursday, June 13th, 2024. NASA astronauts Tracy Caldwell, Dyson, and Dominick were set for US Spacewalk 90, scheduled to kick off at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. The mission? A 6.5-hour adventure outside the ISS to fix a faulty piece of communications equipment and collect microbe samples from the station's exterior. They prepared for their tasks, looking forward to studying how life adapts in microgravity, but just an hour before the spacewalk, the mood shifted dramatically. NASA officials announced a postponement due to a spacesuit discomfort issue with one of the astronauts. The problem was not disclosed, and the spacewalk was rescheduled for Monday, June 24th, 2024, with Tracy Caldwell Dyson teaming up with fellow astronaut Mike Barrett. Fast forward to June 24th, and anticipation was back in the air as the astronauts prepared for their second chance. However, the universe had other plans. Dang. At 8:46 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, NASA had to cancel the spacewalk again. This time, it was due to a serious cooling unit leak in Tracy's spacesuit. The astronauts were inside the Quest airlock, preparing to switch their suits to battery power when the leak erupted. Water, essential for cooling, started spraying from Dyson's suit, prompting her to alert mission control immediately. Ground teams quickly sprang into action, and after a series of adjustments, the leak was contained, allowing the astronauts to return safely to the space station. Thankfully, they were never in any real danger. Imagine the tension. The astronauts had not yet left the airlock, but the discovery of the leak meant safety had to come first. The spacewalk was cut short after only 31 minutes, leaving everyone wondering what went wrong. Talk about a major letdown, pretty exciting. Dyson later mentioned feeling slightly warm but comfortable, raising concerns that the water leak might have impacted electrical connections in her suit. NASA acted swiftly to bring the astronauts back inside the International Space Station, ensuring their safety was never in jeopardy. Brace yourself, because we're about to hit you with a reality check so hard you won't believe it. These recurring spacesuit issues have raised serious questions about the reliability of current space gear. With this being the second time a spacewalk had to be scrapped in June, the need for new and improved suits has never been clearer. The existing extravehicular mobility units, or EMU spacesuits, which have been used since the 1970s, were showing their age. While they have a long and reliable history, including servicing the Hubble Space Telescope, they have also been prone to coolant leaks in recent years. In the aftermath, NASA officials announced that the next planned spacewalk, US Spacewalk 91, initially scheduled for July 2, would be postponed until at least July 29, 2024. The planned tasks include removing and replacing a gyroscope assembly, relocating an antenna, and preparing for future upgrades. This delay is crucial as it allows mission teams the necessary time to thoroughly investigate the cause of the leak, which was traced back to an umbilical connection rather than the suit itself. Bill Spetch, Operations Integration Manager for NASA's Space Station program, emphasized the importance of understanding the issue before proceeding with future missions. "We want to give the team enough time to understand what happened and ensure we don't have to make any changes," he stated during a press briefing. The good news is that new spacesuits are being developed, like the ones that allow you to drink your pee. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated. And yes, you heard that right. It's the stuff of science fiction, but it's now a reality and a game changer for space exploration. As we all know, water is a precious commodity in space. Astronauts must ration every drop carefully, and traditional water supply methods just won't cut it when you're millions of miles from Earth. Well, the geniuses at NASA have developed this crazy system that lets the astronauts recycle their fluids into clean, drinkable water. We're talking about a spacesuit with a built-in water recycling system, just like that still suit thing from Dune. They even gave it a cheeky name, the P-Cycle 3000. A spacesuit that's like something out of a sci-fi movie, but is real. This futuristic suit features a built-in water recycling system that takes recycling to the next level. It cleverly filters and purifies urine, sweat, and even the water you breathe out. Yep, you heard that properly. Water from your breath. It's a closed-loop system that ensures every single drop is reused, which means no more hauling around massive water supplies. Pretty cool, right? Who knew recycling could be so refreshing? The implications of this tech are out of this world. With the ability to recycle their water, astronauts can stay hydrated and healthy for extended periods. This cuts down on the need for frequent resupply missions, saving money and opening up possibilities for more extended, more ambitious space missions like their planned crewed mission to Mars. Here's another major step forward for future Moon and Mars missions, introducing the Artemis 2 New Moon Suit. On July 12, 2024, Andre Douglas, recently named backup for the Artemis 2 round-the-moon flight scheduled for 2025, posted some stellar photos of himself trying on his snazzy orange spacesuit. And let me tell you, this suit is brighter than a supernova. Andre is all smiles in these shots. I mean, who wouldn't be excited? He's gearing up for the first crewed moon mission since Apollo 17 in 1972. And if you're wondering, yes, it's a huge deal. Artemis 2 will be the first mission to take astronauts around the moon since Apollo, and it will be a real showstopper. We've got a diverse crew that includes Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover, mission specialist Christina Koch, and backup astronaut Andre Douglas. Here's a fun fact. Christina Koch will be the first woman to leave low Earth orbit. Victor Glover will be the first black astronaut to do so, and Jeremy Hansen will be the first non-American to join the elite club of moon travelers. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer excitement of being part of something groundbreaking. Andre's fit check is more than just a fashion moment. It's a step toward humanity's next giant leap. Imagine putting on that suit and realizing you're not just playing astronaut, you're about to make history. Okay, here's a little hiccup. Artemis 2 was initially set to launch in December 2024, but like with any epic mission, it's hit a snag. The launch has been pushed to September 2025 to allow for some extra testing and tweaks, because, let's face it, space is complicated. According to Reed Wiseman, when building something as complex as a spacecraft, it will manifest in some issues. This isn't just a tech demo, it's a real-life science experiment. And hey, better safe than sorry. Did you know the Earth's atmosphere is about 300 miles or about 480 kilometers thick? For reference, Mount Everest is about 5.5 miles or 8.9 kilometers tall. Now, that's a lot of air. As we await Artemis 2's new launch date, Andre Douglas will continue preparing for his role. This includes rigorous training, simulations, and additional fittings. If everything goes according to plan, the Artemis 2 mission will pave the way for future moon missions and potentially even Mars expeditions. What do you think about these major spacesuit updates? Drinking recycled urine might not be on most people's bucket lists, but it's a necessity in space. Regarding the cancelled spacewalks, the spacesuits have been deemed not suitable for use. Get it? Suitable. Suitable. Okay, I'll stop now. Looking ahead, it's clear that reliable and advanced spacesuits are crucial for mission success and astronaut safety. While the recent spacesuit malfunction is a setback, it also highlights the ongoing challenges and opportunities in space technology. Wow, what a roller coaster with NASA's spacesuit issues, the P-suit, and the epic Artemis 2 suit reveal. But if you want to truly grasp why these spacesuit troubles are so critical and what they mean for future missions, our next video is a must-watch. We're diving into SpaceX's latest advancements and how they're gearing up to outshine everyone in the race to the moon and Mars. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Understanding SpaceX's moves will give you the full picture of where we're headed next in space exploration. Click right here to catch all the details and get the scoop on what's coming up in the space race.